Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Easy Scholastic. I am Jasmine. In today's session we are going to solve one more problem under block diagram reduction technique. Okay, so with this our block diagram reduction technique topic will be over. If you come across any other problems, if you have any doubts, please mail me the problem so that I can mail you the solutions. Okay, so today's problem is: for a system represented by the block diagram shown in the figure, determine. So on seeing this diagram, we can say the diagram has two inputs R1 and R2, and similarly we have two outputs, that is C1 and C2. So our first aim is to find C1 by R1. So in order to find C1 by R1, we have to eliminate C2 and R2. In order to find C2 by R1, we have to eliminate R2 and C1. Understood? Now let's start solving the problem. Case 1 is to find the gain C1 by R1, correct? So in order to find C1 by R1, I am going to assume the value of R2 is 0 and C2 is 0. So I am going to apply the condition removing R2 and C2. So if I apply the value of R2 as 0, this summer gets eliminated and the output of the block H2 is directly connected to this summer. Similarly, if I apply the value of C2 as 0, the block G6 gets eliminated. Okay, so after applying this step, my output will be this. Okay, so on analyzing this diagram, I can say that there is a negative feedback, correct? So as step 2, I am going to apply the rule eliminating negative feedback. So what is the formula for eliminating negative feedback? The formula is G divided by 1 plus GH. So in this case, the value of G is replaced as G4. Therefore, G4 divided by 1 plus G4 into, what is the value of H? No value is given. Therefore, I will assume this feedback path value is 1. So the value of H is 1. So on applying eliminating negative feedback, I will get the block as G4 divided by 1 plus G4. Okay. Now on analyzing this block, I can say that the blocks H2, G4 by 1 plus G4, G5 and H1 are connected in series. So as a step 3, I can apply combining blocks in cascade. So what is cascade? It is multiplication, correct? So I am going to multiply all these blocks. So I will get the answer as G4, G5, H1, H2 divided by 1 plus G4. That is, this is my output. So with this block, we can't do any operation. Our only possibility is with respect to this summer. The summer has 3 inputs. I am going to apply one rule called splitting the summing point. So I am going to split this single summer into 2 summers. Okay, such that I obtain a positive feedback. So in order to eliminate this positive feedback, I am going to apply a step 5, that is elimination of positive feedback, and the formula for eliminating positive feedback is G divided by 1 minus GH. So in the place of G I am having G1, that is G1 divided by 1 minus G1 into, in the place of H I am having this block. So the value is G4, G5, H1, H2 divided by 1 plus G4. So on simplifying this expression, I will get the answer as G1 into 1 plus G4 divided by 1 minus 1 plus G4 minus G1, G4, G5, H1, H2. Okay, so the answer for this step is this. Okay, so on analyzing this, we can say that these 2 blocks are connected in series. So I am going to apply the rule combining blocks in cascade. So I am just going to multiply the gains of these 2 blocks. That is, my answer will be G1, G2 into 1 plus G4 divided by 1 plus G4 minus G1, G4, G5, H1, H2. So on analyzing this blocks, I can say that there is a negative feedback. So I am going to apply the rule eliminating negative feedback. So what is the formula for negative feedback? G divided by 1 plus GH. So in the place of G, I am having a very big term, that is G1, G2 into 1 plus G4 divided by 1 plus G4 minus G1, G4, G5, H1, H2, the whole divided by 1 plus, so in the place of g I am having this term, that is g1 g2 into 1 plus g4 divided by 1 plus g4 minus g1 g4 g5 h1 h2. Okay, and the value of h is, here there is no value, so I will assume the value as 1. So the value of h is 1 into 1. Okay, now on simplifying this, I will get the answer as g1 g2 into 1 plus g4 the whole divided by 1 plus g4 minus g1 g4 g5 h1 h2 plus g1 g2 into 1 plus g4. Okay, so I am representing this expression in the block as this. Okay, with this block diagram we can say two blocks are connected in cascade. So I am going to apply the rule combining blocks in cascade. So I am just multiplying the gains of each block. So I will get the final answer as g1 g2 g3 into 1 plus g4 divided by 1 plus g4 plus g1 g2 plus g1 g2 g4 minus g1 g4 g5 h1 h2. I found out what is C1 by R1. Second case, I need to find what is C2 by R1. So in order to find C2 by R1, I have to assume R2 value was 0 and C1 value was 0. So on applying C1 as 0, what happens? This G3 cancels. G3 also becomes 0. On applying R2 as 0, the summer will be removed. So I am going to remove C1 and R2. What is the answer I will get? I will get like this. Okay. Now, if you see this, this is again negative feedback. So I am going to eliminate this negative feedback. The formula is G by 1 plus GH. So here H value is 1. I will get this as G4 divided by 1 plus G4. Correct. So I am going to apply splitting the summing point. So on splitting the summing point, the step is eliminating negative feedback. See this. So this is coming to G1 and G1 is going to G2. We can connect like this. The summing point, this is plus and this is minus. So I am giving to G1, correct. So the output of G1 is connected to G2, correct. The G2 value is going to this minus terminal, correct. So this is a negative feedback. So for negative feedback, the formula is G by 1 plus GH. So here G1 and G2. Therefore, G1 by 1 plus G1, G2. Okay. Now I am going to combine the blocks in cascades. G1 by 1 plus G1, G2 is connected to H2. H2 is connected to G4 by 1 plus G4, which is connected to G5. Correct? So here comes a branch point. So I will stop here. So I can say that all these 4 blocks are connected in cascade. So I am going to multiply all these 4 blocks. That is G1, G4, G5, H2 divided by 1 plus G1, G2 into 1 plus G1, G4. Correct? So I will get the answer like this. Okay. From this I can say that this is a positive feedback. So I am going to apply the formula. What is the formula for positive feedback? 1 by 1 minus GH. So instead of G I am having a very big term and instead of H I am having H1. On applying formula and on simplifying, I will get the answer as this. So from this we can say it is a connection in cascade. So I am going to combine these 2 blocks. On combining, I will get the answer as this block. Okay, so I have found out what is C2 by R1. So as a conclusion, I can say that C1 by R1 value from the transfer function block and C2 by R1 from the previous slide. Okay, so with this, today's magic is over. Thank you. For queries, please mail me. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye.